up, YouTube? This is JxKINGx. Today I'm going to be presenting my red deck wins, basically, like with just a little bit of weirdness in there. It's a vampire build, black red. I haven't seen that many good black red vampires out on the YouTube videos that I've seen, so I just wanted to make my own. I traded off on Wednesday. I traded off my Esper Control just because people are just splashing a little blue, and it's really messing up my deck. I went 3-2. It got me pissed off as hell, because I was basically lost to, let me see, what did I lose to? Heartless Summoning, and, what's that gay-ass artifact deck? God damn it, I know it's on the tip of my tongue, but for some reason I cannot remember the name. It's, it's an artifact deck, basically. The little monsters and going out, buffing them all out. Boom. If you don't have Day of Judgment, you lose, basically. Let's start out with the basic mechanics of the deck, which are the lands. Okay, so I won one Blood Hall. That's all this deck needs. Blightlease Glyphs. I'm hoping to get 2 more, so if anybody has for trade or sale, just hit me up. 4 Dragon Skull Summits, swamps, and, mountains. I don't really want to go through this because that's the boring part of the deck. So it's 22 lands in total, because it's not like your basic Red Winds deck, where everything's just a little drop. You'll see as the deck progresses what I'm talking about. For Planeswalkers, I got Sorin, 1 Koth, the Hammer. I got 2 Sandras. I really like this. You'll see, again, you will see why I use Sandra in this deck. I also got to give shout outs to Kyle and Alan. They're basically like my teammates who helped me build this deck yesterday. It's actually a really fun deck. It can be competitive too. It can do major damage, especially if you don't really think about this deck. I got 4 Bump of the Knights. It's really good card, especially in this deck. I do use the flashback, and especially with Sandra, this will do 6. To go for the throats, 2 Doomblades. Basically is your standardized to kill off your opponent. Basically, is creatures. I got 1 Double Splay, foiled. Last in the act. Curse of the Stalk Prey. Curse of the Pierced Heart. 1, 2, and 3. This by turn 6 can do it can do a lot of damage, basically, and by turn 6. Oh well, by turn 6 I should be able to win with this deck. By turn 6, so the same is like most people with the control. I usually told people like by turn 6 that's when I start making my comeback. So with like controls, it's like either I'm going to have a really messed up match by turn 6, or I'm going to win by turn 6 with control. If it does come out where I need more, I still got the Bump of the Knights. I still got my creatures and Chandras and Koths to, like, protect me and still win that game even after turn 6. So, it's like a little bit of aggro, but then it's still, it got lots of answers for everything to kill you off, basically. Foil Desperate Ravens, just because, sometimes I do need to draw. And the sucky part about this is this card, but it's just 1 card. It's not 2 like the new one, and it's foiled. And it's the same cost, basically. I don't run blue, so I don't use the flashback for that. Rolling Tembler. Basically, I want to once I get the real card, which would be Slagstorm, taking this out. Brimstone Volley. You basically guys already know why. Play set of Shocks, 1 foiled. Run volt charges. Probably gonna get incinerates for. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep the brimstone volleys or I should get basically keep the brimstone volleys or get incinerates. I mean, basically does the same thing, you know, but it's two less. I mean, it's one less. But I mean, with the morbid, you know, I mean, how many times is that not going to happen where a creature dies? Basically, that's my say on that. One thing that this deck is missing is Black Sun Zenith, Slag Storm. I'm about to get the Olivia's tonight. Oh yeah, getting lucky. No. Got two Bloodline Keepers. You know, basically I had to use this while, you know, in official tournaments. Gotta use this because if they see the card on the back, you know, because, you know, you can see through it, they will disqualify you. So that's why I have to use this. I have the Bloodline Keepers in sleeves, so that, you know, once I play this, I just automatically put Bloodline Keeper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stormkirk Nobles. You already know why this guy can be a really, really heavy hitter. And with Bloodline Keeper, can just ramp it up, basically. And with my Volt Charges, ramp it up again, you know? So, whoever says that this is only for good against humans, they do not know, basically, about Stormkirk Noble. He is really, really good in this. And especially, he's gonna get up there in the next form. You know, with the next format coming out. Well, the next release of... I don't remember. I run 4 Stormblood Berserkers. It's really good. With this deck, I can do a lot of damage. You know, I used to be like, man, how do you play this guy? Like, do damage? How do you do that? Now I know how to play him really well. I mean, when I first read about this card, I was like, how do you run this guy? I didn't know anything about Magic, but now, you know, with the shocks and all that stuff and Volt Charges, I know how to play this guy. So this time with Black Red, you know, I'm basically going to know how to do my stuff. So basically that was the entire deck, you know. Now let's go for the extra. So hold on 1 second. Okay, so here's the Bloodline Keepers, like I told you. You know, you flip them over. You know, you can see through that, so they have... The judge can, you know, give you a game loss or whatever just because they are see-through. Oh yeah, Thong. I decided to put this guy in, you know, side deck just because he's unblocked. Oh no, you can't block him, you know, and he is a black, he only costs 2. And here's a 2/1. I was thinking about putting in the main deck, you know, put it in playset too. But that would require me to go through all vampires, and like vampires don't have that support that you needed for basically. They don't have it, and so if they don't have it, you just don't play it. So that's why I was gonna go just all out black red vampires. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Maybe in the next set. A Tribute to Hunger. Another Desperate Ravines. I want this to be like an active aggression or whatever. I mean, but it's basically about like the same thing. I don't know what's the difference between active aggression, Traitor's Blood, you know. And I actually kind of like this because with the active aggression, you know, it's basically this, you gain control of it, of the monsters. This is basically it for Titans. So you gain control of it. It gains haste. But with this, even if they block, you get trample. So I don't know what's the difference between active aggression and all that stuff with this. Maybe it's an instant. Maybe that's why. So, triple reverberate for control. 2 Inferno Titans. More Brimstone Volleys. Remember, I just made this deck yesterday, so, this, guys. Just if I need heavy hitters, basically. Ancient Grudge, you know. I think that's 15. Let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we are good to go. If anybody has those black leaves clips, I would really appreciate that. Maybe this will interest you people. Binder with no cards. No. Full art. Forest. Woodland Cemetery. Birds of Paradise. Dismember. I would love to trade these for full art mountains. Or if I can get black leaves, cliffs, or whatever they're called. I would really appreciate that. Also got the Birds of Paradise, so I know somebody would want those. Getting on Olivia's today. I'm looking like for Slag Storms, Black Sun Zenith, and just basically that's it. So once you guys look at this video, hit me up, check out the end. Okay?